School was not very easy for me. I had a lot of learning disabilities, dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, and made me feel a little bit incompetent. My brain didn't work the way they did. It didn't work the way the school system tests either. My parents were there every step of the way and encouraging me and breaking down those lies that I started to believe. My mom actually took me to a clinic to get tested. It was so encouraging to learn that I wasn't dumb, my brain just worked differently. I learned about all the learning disabilities I had, and then also they took IQ tests and different things like that. I learned, not only am I not dumb, I'm actually smart. After going to the clinic, I realized if it's the testing and not me, why not go somewhere where the testing can work in my favor? Found Bates Technical College and started looking through all the different options I had. What I found was digital media, and that caught my eye. I decided to meet up with the instructor. Because my instructor was passionate about his craft, that rubbed off on me. Like, I started to get passionate. He talked about video editing and all these intricate things about it, and it just got me so excited about it. Oh, I didn't know that simply cutting these videos together had so many small details that made such a big difference. Some of the difficulties when I started the program was learning the programs to begin with. I'm a kinesthetic learner, and I can learn things so well if I do it, but sometimes you have to do it to learn it. So with school, I would always try to figure out these math problems. The teacher would write stuff on the board and do all these different things. It all went in one ear and out the other. I couldn't get anything. It was so frustrating. But as soon as I went to the teacher, asked for help, the teacher could walk me through doing it. As soon as I did it, it was ingrained in my brain instantly, and I never forgot it. In the beginning stages, I'd have to read these little modules and had to read how to do it, and that was really difficult. It made me feel like how I felt in high school. Reliving those high school experiences wasn't very fun. It really discouraged me, but I was excited to learn more. I started just exploring the programs. What buttons were there? What different settings, files, whatever it is, I just explored these different programs and figured out how I can turn it into problem solving. My brain works differently than other people's. In some areas like school, it really sets me behind. If I'm able to get myself into environments where it's actually appreciated, I find myself flourishing. Yeah, once I got that process down of really exploring and figuring out how to do these programs by myself, I can find the different things, and if I want to learn how to do something, I can just watch a YouTube video. I have another tool in my tool belt. I had this one project. It was in After Effects, barely knew how to use After Effects at the time, but I started doing this exploration process. I'd done a few assignments before, so I took those tidbits and started crafting it together. For the first time with this project, I had an image in my head and created what I had. And it lit up my eyes, and ever since then I've been wanting to consume more, add more tools to my tool belt. In high school, I was in a place where instead of growing, I was degressing. And it wasn't even my fault, it was because of the environment. But now I'm in a whole job field that I can be in the rest of my life. I can actually thrive, I can actually grow and develop as a person, along with the skills I learned in high school, how to keep going, even when it was hard. Even when all the odds were put against me, I could still keep going. Those skills can still apply, but into a field where I can actually thrive in and I'm actually good at. I now have tools in my tool belt. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm bad at. I have some job experience, some school experience, and now I get to go into the world and start applying these different things. I'm psyched to get into the workforce and start really adding to whatever I can as much as possible.